We were around at a friend's house recently, and sitting on the table as we came into the room was this rather peculiar device, and it turned out to be one of these. Let's put that down close. I thought, what on earth is that? And it was flashing away in different colours. Then Brian got to the little remote controller, which is like this. No aerial required these days, amazing. And it flew off down the kitchen, around the bottom of the room, and back again, and landed on the table again. I thought, that's clever. He obtained it in the local post office. And a few days later, Val came back from shopping with one. And the box is this. It's quite cheap, made in China, of course, as virtually everything seems to be these days. Instructions that came with it is typical in English in theory, but with some bad mistakes in how it's written, including saying turn this switch on when they mean off, or that sort of thing. Also some terms which are very hard to understand what they mean. But what you do, you take this cable that comes with it and you charge up the little flying part of it on your computer. What you have to do is break the little connection, electrical connection, which I've already done, between a rechargeable battery which is built into the base, and you plug that into your computer to charge it. So that goes in there. And that goes into my connection there. You see it's glowing red as it's charging. Now the instructions say it's fully charged. Well, that's rubbish. It's the other way around. The light is on as it charges, yes, but the light goes off once it's fully charged. So what we do is just leave that there for a while, depending how long I run down the internal battery is. And then we can have some fun and play with it for a while. There we are, the light's gone out on the connector, so that one is fully charged and ready for some more fun. What you do is remove that lead and reconnect the battery to the motors. Whoa!
Did you put it up high and start it off?
Because, oh, whoa! See, the problem is, I worked out which is the front, because when it takes off at the moment, it goes off in a certain direction. If you turn it around if you're there now for me, you see the green bars on the front?
Yeah.
I said, now that should fly back towards me now.
Right.
If I do it carefully. Yeah, oh, that's better, more controlled anyway.
I think you have to put it up high to start it.
No, you don't. The higher it is, the more it'll crash down. Anyway, what I'm trying to say about it is, when we've used it, it's tended to float underneath things, like under the sofa, under the chairs, and then the little propellers can get damaged.
Right, what exciting stuff is on here then? Sean the Sheep, Darcy Bustle.
What's that going to do with the flying copter?
Darcy Bustle. You know who Darcy Bustle is?
I don't care who Darcy Bustle
You
is.
should do. You were watching her the other day.
Now, what I want to do is make a record as to how these propellers are, because we broke one the other day and I replaced it, but then the thing wouldn't fly at all because they are different, and you've got to get the right angled propeller in the right position. They're not A's and B's.
Finding Nemo, I've never seen that.
The snag is the propellers themselves aren't marked anything, so you can't know if you've got the right one. I'm going to try and describe, if that seagull doesn't want to interrupt me too much. Down our chimney pot again. Correct arrangement is for this part here to be sloping down towards me, that part there to be sloping away from me. That's B and A. One is sloping away from me. This one's sloping towards me. And where you see those green,
Calabro.
you see those symbols, the way it wants to fly forward, that's the front where the cables are. Right, well, at least I've got that recorded, so if we do any more mishaps, at least we'll know how the propellers go back on. Yeah, this is the instruction sheet that comes with the gyrocopter, which is generally quite helpful, except they start to use terms later on in the instructions, and there's no way of discovering what they mean. This is a layout of what the control should be, which looks okay, except that when you go further into the text, they say things like, press the power supply indicators, when they actually mean adjust the speed control. I've worked that out myself. But then they talk about the headless mode pattern, whatever that is, and setting the back button, doing it via the welding line, and press the, what is it, forward operating level, or what's that? So I'm going to head back to Brian's house and get him to demonstrate what he's discovered. You can get just so far with this before you find yourself quite confused.
So which is the sensitive button? Was it this one?
That one, I think.
That one.
Yes.
Your right thumb.
You're just fine-tuning it for me, are you?
And the left one says fine.
It wants to go off
Mine goes off a bit.
a bit. Yeah.
What's that?
Sofa the first time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very good.
oops, that was off. That's
Would
one
you
of
stop it a minute?
that little sponge foot.
Yeah. They do take some learning, don't they?
They do, yeah. It's not so easy as it sounds.
No. I mean, the little Japanese boy or Chinese boy that sells them. You see, now the other thing that happens is they get this fluff.
Yeah, they do. It goes around the motor, doesn't it?
Yes, and I think that's
Yeah, that
what
might be.
slows them down a lot.
Yeah. Oh, you twigged.
Very clever like that.
Yeah, those are very delicate, those propellers, though, because this you've got to be extremely careful. Because I've changed one, and they give you two spare, but they're different propellers.
Yes,
Once
that's
you've used
right.
one of one type, I didn't realise which one was broken first of all, and I put the wrong one on, and then it wouldn't fly at all then. And I realised by reading more about it, it's got to be the right propeller for the right position.
Yes.
They're, he's 66.
Well, I can see it's very addictive though. Once you've got a little bit more experience.
Yes.
How long have you had yours, by the way?
I'd had it 2 weeks before I could do that.
Oh, right, good.
Go to church then.
They go, they're Methodist, they go to Rosewater Methodist.
Yeah, I can see a bit of fluff hanging off the bottom
They're in
here.
New Zealand at the moment for 3 months or something. They got a place in Spain.
And your little dog isn't upset by it, flying around?
No, she doesn't like it.
No, she keeps clear, does she?
She keeps clear. She was stung on the nose by a bee as a young puppy,
Oh, so it's a similar sound.
and it's a similar sound.
Yeah,
And so anything that goes zzz,
she stays out of the room.
Nobody's using it. So
you don't have to have them. Let's take that third one, the fourth one off.
Yeah,
It's a job to find it anyway.
yeah, they are.
They
They could do with it being a different colour, couldn't they,
Yeah,
as to stand out.
little white things
Can we
out.
change ours for a white one?
No.
No, here it is.
You tend to overreact until you've got the
Yes.
balance of it, don't you?
So it's one more.
How many have you lost?
One
Oh,
more.
you said you'd lost 3.
No, we found.
three. We've got 3
They're
there.
tiny, aren't they? Too?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well,
if
I
you go-
found 2 on the floor. What have
There's
you
one
been
more.
doing?
Okay,
I've
still
got to find
recording.
another one.
One more try.
I found that it's easier for me to control, not like this, but like that.
Some of it, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and you don't move it so dramatic.
Yeah.
You do. You can't.
No, you can't.
That's blown away the ones we've got. Lovely, that's the way to do it.
So that's without moving it. Now,
You can't
There
see
is
it.
mention in the text about a back button.
yes, there is.
Is that by pressing down on the control?
Yes. I've never been brave enough to try it. I think you need to be sort of outside.
Yeah, more
Hey.
space. They talk about rolling it, but then it says it needs at least 7 metres or something
Oh.
underneath. So I thought,
Oh.
well, I won't get involved with
Yes.
rolling the
No, me
thing.
neither.
You need to all move your feet so that I can see.
We
if
stop
this
it now,
is
minute.
okay.
No, it's all right.
No,
Obviously,
there,
edit it
there.
later. These are like- Oh, it's
See now, as soon as I lose sight of it, I drop it.
yeah.
It's a bit.
Yeah, it's not like here anyway.
It's a job to sort of follow where it goes. Isn't
It is.
Do you think you lost one over there?
No, it's there somewhere.
The trouble is, it's the same colour as all the little knots, isn't it, on the
Yeah.
floorboard?
Thing to do is to get a torch.
Oh, well, I've managed to find 2.
Right, Brian's had another go now. This is what comes with a couple of weeks' practice.
Yeah, it's true actually. You know, when Brian first did it, he didn't have it.
No.
No.
He didn't get it straight.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. That's good.
He had to
It's given me the confidence and a bit of a knowledge that I needed to do it. I don't suppose you ever got involved with the calibration facility they were talking
No.
at the end now. That's a little bit.
So if I drop it down there
Yeah.
So,
and see if I can fly it back.
oh dear, I better get out my mop and bucket and my floors. It's not that I haven't done it recently, but it's just the fire.
Ooh.
And the dog.
And the dog.
I'm the dog.
I keep on
Where's she in the room? Is she the
shade
dog?
that dog blind.